Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods? Okay, so I was thinking about this earlier today. We actually did a little team training for our team about crafting your own personal giveaway. And this is something that is really super valuable, and I want to share some how-tos, okay? This is what I love to do, okay? I love to share some ideas so you guys can start doing a few things differently every day within your businesses so you guys can have some more success, some more momentum, some more goodness, more sales, more signups, more people knocking on your door, filling up your messenger, because of the goodness that you're sharing out there, okay? Because I know I love this industry, I love this beautiful profession, and I know that there's enough success out there for everybody. So whether you're within my team of social retail or your own beloved business out there, your success is my happiness, okay? So let's hop into this, because so often there's a lot of women that sometimes feel that they don't have any worth, they don't have any value, they don't have any learning, they haven't gone through enough struggles, they haven't learned enough, they haven't found a way that they can teach their lessons forward. But it's incredible the conversations that I'm having with my new teammates, and we're going through all the baby steps that I'm actually going to be sharing with you as part of a freebie. So what I want you guys to do is think about this outside the box, outside of where you are right here and right now. And first of all, understand that you are worthy, you do have value, you have learned lessons, and you know, even if you just started this business a couple weeks ago, you're ahead of the person that gets started today or tomorrow, okay? So you're ahead of the curve, especially if you are within our social retail team, or even if your own company out there is teaching you attraction marketing. I mean, this used to be something that the uppity ups and the tippity top of the cream of the crop was doing, but attraction marketing is where it's at, and it's so easy and it's so stress-free, and it works really well. You know why? It's because women are touchy-feely creatures, and we want the real connection. We don't just want one sale, we want hundreds of sales. We don't just want one or two teammates, we want hundreds of teammates. And attraction marketing, its application, its lessons, its learnings, and its doings, along with tweaking and refining, is very doable. And creating a freebie is just what step along the way, okay? So it's crafting your own freebie also has additional benefits, such as helping you develop your brand. Obviously, it helps identify who we are going to serve. It absolutely increases your influence and your credibility, because a lot of people aren't doing it because it's uncomfortable. But when I start sharing some ideas of how to get started, it's going to be becoming a lot more easy, and you're going to be getting amazing results, having beautiful conversations with women who actually want to talk to you, okay? That actually want to understand what's going on. Because the thing is knowing that most people aren't doing that, and you have, you know, representative A and representative B in the same company. If you're thinking about this, who would that new person potentially join? Would they join just a regular rep who's just doing the same old thing, building a half-assed business, you know, moving along kind of and going forward? Or are they going to join a representative who is actually learning new skills, teaching new skills, guiding, nurturing, supporting, cheering, has their head in the game, is always looking for that leading edge where there's no competition? You're always reformatting and reformulating what is working on the here and your now with the skill sets that you have. Okay, that makes sense. I automatically know when I come around into this industry on my second go around, I knew that I wanted to find a woman who was going someplace, who had been around the block a few times, who had banged her head, skinned her knees, who still had some skin in the game, was off the bleachers in the game, still, no matter where she was within that company, building forward and dragging everybody with her. A huge, wee-hearted woman taught me the very same thing. Don't worry about you, just care and love and pour into others as you have been poured into, okay? So let's get into this. That's the main thing, is differentiating yourself from the norm, okay? Standing out and shining a little bit online goes a long way for your success, and understanding that it begins with really figuring out what you're good at, okay? So this is your step one, okay? I wanted to kind of give you that preemptive. Okay, so the very first tip that we want to go through is, grab a notepad and grab a pen and a paper and start writing down when you do your business every day, what comes easy for you, what comes easy and naturally, that is just like reciting your ABCs. And that's the very first one, because we all have different unique skill sets. We have different learning styles. We have different ways of sharing ideas. We have different blends of personalities. We have different ways of expression. So what are you doing every day within your business that you know that you're good at? So when women are coming to you, you know why they're knocking on your doors, because you're good at one or two things, or maybe 4 or 5 things, because you've been in a learning curve. You've been in the learning curve, you're in the doing curve, you're in the reflecting, and now you're in the teaching, okay? So write down with a pen, write down what you know you're really good at. Maybe you are awesome at video. Maybe you're really great at post creativity. Maybe you're great at Canva images. Maybe you're really great at inspiring and uplifting, adding that emotional benefit to your team, to your sisters, okay? So what else? Are you really good at helping women get engagement on their page? Maybe how to set up their page. Maybe making sure that their settings are open and their follow button is on and their about me section is done and their tagline is done. There's lots of little things just on the front side of Facebook when that first person goes to scroll by your page and they stop because there's something different about you compared to the same old out there, okay? So write down your skills and your talents, because they're very unique and they're beautiful and they belong to you. So therefore, that's going to help differentiate yourself from the norm out there, okay? So we have to go with what we're good at, okay? So, and the next tip that we can lead into, of course, is leveraging your team trainings, okay? And you know what? When it comes to freebies, I don't care if your upline is doing these or not. You can. You can break the norm and break the pattern and do something extremely different and beneficial for yourself and your team, because this is duplicatable. Over time, even a few small skills of learning and embracing your own God-given talents that you can pour into another woman and make them feel better at the end of the day and alleviate a problem or a struggle or inspire or give hope. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So I don't care if your upline is doing this or not. You can teach them a thing or two, okay? Because more than likely your upline will be absolutely fabulous happy if you actually took the reins, took the bit in your teeth and ran with this like a Kentucky Derby pony and crossed the winning line and got your, garland of red roses, okay? Go into your team training and see what you're reading that is just automatic, because sometimes we forget what our skills are, and when I say write them down, women can't think about what they're really good at. So read through your launch documents, read through your how-to documents and going, yeah, I know that, I know that, I know that. Well, then train it. Give it out in a freebie, okay? So be generous. This is tip number 3. 'Tis the season. Right now, women, they're either in 2 places within their businesses. They're either super successful and happy, and they're going to embrace this and do this and get happier and better, or they've been banging their head on the keyboard and they're looking for a different opportunity because they're frustrated. Someone or something or somehow they have been let down within this industry and they're looking for a plan B. Okay, or plan C or D. Does that make some sense? So we have to be generous right now. 'Tis the season. Christmas is here. Holidays are upon us. And right now, people are looking for a deal. People are looking for a steal of a deal. And wouldn't it be beautiful if you could actually help a woman get started within your business, like I'm helping new girls get started within my social retail team? Because I give so much and I spend more time not say more time, but equal time pouring into the women that I have, because I know that my relationship actually increases with energy and time when someone believes enough in me and my mission and what I'm trying to do for them. When they lay down their credit card, that's when my real work begins, okay? And that's where your real work should begin. So that is really important. So be grateful, be blessed, embrace 'tis the season, be generous, and create your own holiday Black Friday special, okay? So this is tip number 4, I believe. We're going into value, okay? remembering we wrote down what we're good at, so now we have to break down what the values are that we can offer and write down in a really simple little Word document. Okay, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need ClickFunnels or capture pages or anything like that. You have to figure out my skills and talents answer this problem or provide a benefit to that solution, right? So maybe it could be leads. Maybe you are absolutely amazing at teaching your team of how to find their new market, go into their target market. What is their, where's their tribe hanging out at? Where are their sisters? So figuring out, are you really good at teaching your team where to go find new friends to rebuild their circle after they burn through their warm market of a couple hundred friends and their messages are being unanswered and they're not getting any engagement on their pages? So which leads me into tip number 2. Are you really good at teaching your girls how to create posts and content that's getting them more likes and more engagement? So they're rebuilding their edge rank and their algorithms on Facebook, so their posts are going to get seen. So people are actually liking and commenting again on their stuff. Can you help them do that? That is valuable, okay? Can you help them shorten up the sign-up process? Or, you know, are you capable of helping teach them how to do a pre-order? Like tomorrow, we're doing a whole bunch of blockbuster launches, and I have got like pages of pre-orders that I have to put through between 6 and 8 a.m. Can you teach them how to do that? Can you teach them how to have simple conversations and build rapport, where a woman is connecting and conversing freely, pouring out her heart and her guts to you in a very short period of time? So you can figure out, can you be of help? Or are you a bridge to somebody else that is going to help them, okay? So what about helping them refresh and rejuvenate themselves emotionally, mentally? There's a lot of women out there that have been beat down and frustrated over this industry, that are just crying out for help, that have big dreams, have massive goals, and more than just for themselves, but for their family or for their community or for a project or something within their church. They have something more within them that they want to do, okay? So, you know, we have value. You have skill sets and value. So this is what I've created, is I've actually gone through and I wrote down in my head and on a pen and paper all my freebies that I want to give away. And some of this, of course, can monetize. Right now, money is kind of going to be snug in a couple weeks. Christmas is coming. So, you know, I know that one of my freebies is also to cover and waive the sign-up fees, along with a whole bunch more that I've actually just talked to you about, is the solutions that I am providing for women within business, okay? Yeah, you have to be part of my social retail team. Yes, I do private coaching if you're not on my team. You know, I can let you know about that on another conversation. But I just want you guys to know, if you take a little bit of time and you write out a simple document and you create a post, or you say like, hey, I remember years ago or months ago, Robin, I remember you had a couple questions about social retail. It might be your thing, it might not be your thing, but would you have a look at the freebie offer that I've created? Give me your input. Give me your feedback. How can I make this better? Does this serve you? Okay? And let those people have a look at what you got. Okay? More than often, they're happy to have a look if there's no stress involved. Okay? There's no push involved. Women, we need to have the freedom to make those decisions. Okay? Have any questions or more frustrations about banging your head on the keyboard? Ask me about social retail. Drop pie in the comments and send me a message, and I will answer all your questions. And I promise I won't make you feel squeamish. Okay? You girls and guys have a fabulous evening. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.